Finn MacCool was a legendary player in the Minecraft world, famous for his strength, bravery, and fierce independence. He had faced and defeated every kind of mob, from Endermen to Wither bosses, relying solely on his combat skills and powerful gear. Finn believed that no challenge was too great for him, and he had earned a reputation for tackling even the most dangerous quests alone. One day, while exploring the plains, Finn came across a village in trouble. The village sat by the Crooked River, a long, winding waterway that used to bring life to the villagers' crops and homes. But lately, the river had become unpredictable. Some days it dried up entirely, leaving the fields parched. Other days, it flooded without warning, washing away crops and livestock. The villagers had tried building dams and digging channels, but nothing worked. The village elder, Finton, approached Finn, explaining the situation. "This river is cursed," he said. "We've done everything we can, but the water refuses to behave. We need help to lift the curse." Eager for a new challenge, Finn immediately offered his assistance. "I'll take care of it," he said confidently. "I've handled worse before." When the villagers offered to accompany him, Finn shook his head. "I work best on my own. Don't worry, I'll fix this." With that, Finn set off along the Crooked River, following its twists and turns through the landscape. Along the way, he encountered familiar dangers. Creepers lurked among the trees, skeletons shot arrows from across the riverbanks, and drowned mobs rose from the water's depths. But Finn, armed with his diamond sword and shield, fought them off without hesitation. As he pushed forward, he remained convinced that his strength alone would be enough to solve the problem. After a few days of travel, Finn reached the source of the Crooked River, deep within a dense forest. There, hidden behind a waterfall, he discovered an ancient ruin. Moss-covered stones and vines concealed the entrance, but Finn recognized the signs of magic at work. Inside the ruin, the river's curse seemed to originate. The ruin was filled with traps and puzzles, protected by old redstone mechanisms. Finn, confident in his skills, worked his way through the dangers. He avoided pressure plates, disarmed arrow-shooting dispensers, and carefully navigated the crumbling pathways. It felt like just another adventure, until things went wrong. In the heart of the ruin, Finn miscalculated. A hidden pressure plate triggered a collapse, sending him tumbling into a pit of quicksand. No matter how hard he fought, the more he struggled, the deeper he sank. His diamond armor weighed him down, and for the first time in a long while, Finn realized he was trapped. His strength wasn't going to save him. Swallowing his pride, Finn did something he rarely did. He called for help. His voice echoed through the forest, and back at the village, Finton and the villagers heard his cries. Without hesitation, they gathered their tools and set off to rescue him. When the villagers arrived at the ruin, they worked together to free Finn from the quicksand. Using shovels and pickaxes, they dug out the surrounding area, carefully pulling him to safety. But their teamwork didn't stop there. Together, they explored the remaining sections of the ruin, solving the redstone puzzles that had caused the river's curse. By deactivating the magical mechanisms, they restored the river to its natural flow. As the water began to flow steadily once again, Finn stood before the villagers, feeling both relieved and humbled. "I thought I could do this alone," he admitted, "but I was wrong. No one can solve every problem by themselves. Your teamwork is what saved the village, and me." The villagers cheered, and Finn, for the first time, realized that true strength didn't just come from fighting alone. It came from working together, supporting one another, and knowing when to ask for help. From that day forward, Finn MacCool approached his adventures with a new mindset. He continued to fight bravely, but he also understood the power of relying on others when the challenge was too great for one player alone.